Sir, meron pa sir. Tanong ko lang, may nagtatanong pala, ilang buwan daw to ginawa?
I think we started plus
Ito pinagdidebatihan tong tanong ko sa social media ngayon. Kanino talagang programa itong Pasig River Esplanade?
the Pasig River Esplanade, of course. It comes from the EO 35, if I'm not mistaken, which is the flagship program ni Presidente, ang PBBM program or ang Pasig Bigyang Buhay Muli. So it's really part of the initiative of the President and the First Lady to rehabilitate, renew, and revitalize yung Pasig River po natin. So isang component po to for the Clean Pasig River is to also rehabilitate and create a new esplanade for the public to use. Diba? So nakikita naman natin, nagsimula po tayo nung phase 1 doon sa may Manila Post Office at ngayon nadugtong na natin all the way up to Fort Santiago. So the totality of that is mga 1.1 kilometers na po tayo nabuo na natin for the Esplanade.
So when it comes to funding, sino po yung nagpopondo, and do we have partners from private organizations?
Actually, a lot of the funding that we get here is from private donors. We believe that it's parang a noble project to really fund ang paggagawa ng esplanade and paggagawa ng open spaces na to rehabilitate these open spaces para mabigay ng pagbabago dito sa area na to and to offer it for the public's use.
Ano sir, what do they get in return? Dahil lang ba yan sa tiwala nila sa administration, or is it in the form of PPP?
I think it's really participation of the private sector na gusto lang talaga nila tumulong. We have a lot of donors naman that see that there's really a clamor rin na kailangan pagandahin natin yung Pasig River. Maganda nga nag-start dito sa Intramuros dahil it became like a heritage cultural attraction. So nakita niyo naman ang architecture natin here for our Pasig River Esplanade right now. It's like a classical, neoclassical design to mirror yung cultural and historical heritage natin para hindi siya out of place. Ang maganda nga dito, marami tayong mga cultural and heritage assets here para nag-blend in na talaga yung mga-design natin.
When it comes to sustainability sir, maganda siya ngayon, malinis siya. How about the next few months? Paano natin masisiguro na masustain natin yung ganitong itsura?
Well, of course, with the sustainability, we're trying to put in mechanisms in place for Agency Council, where the Department of Human Settlements and Development is the head. Kami sa mga kasama natin, the LGUs, and of course, importante rin dito, the public that use the area. Sana magtulungan po tayo na alagaan rin natin itong mga bagong mga spaces natin. Kasi syempre, sana maintindihan rin po natin, may hangganan rin ng government support. Now, if we cannot get the public sector to come in or the private individuals to come in or yung mga gumagamit po ng esplanade natin to come in to also help take care of the surroundings, syempre madali siya masira. But on our end, syempre gusto rin namin na yung mga facilities na kailangan, kagaya ng mga basurahan, kagaya ng mga garbage collection, ang mga securities natin dito, ang mga utilities natin dito, sisiguraduhin natin na meron. Pero syempre kung hindi disiplinado ang tao, mas mabilis siyang masira. So magtulungan po sana tayo na lahat po tayo, it's our duty rin na alagaan din yung spaces po natin.
Sir, about yung completion ng entire project, may mga target year na po ba kayo?
Siyempre, ang balak po talaga namin at ang commitment namin kay Presidente is before the end of this term, we will finish the whole project, which is the whole 25-kilometer stretch. And including in that 25-kilometer stretch is the other side of the other bank or the other side bank of the Pasig River as well. So in total, that's about 50 kilometers. So, but right now, I just came from a meeting with Taguig LGU. Kausap na rin po namin yung Manila LGU. I actually had a meeting with them this morning as well. Tapos, kakausapin rin namin ang Pasig LGU, kausap na rin namin ang Makati LGU, and then lahat po ng LGU, Mandaluyong LGU is scheduled for next week. So lahat po ng mga LGUs along the Pasig River, kinakausap na po namin para tuloy-tuloy yung programa namin. Gusto namin sabay-sabay yung pagkatayo ng iba-ibang mga esplanade areas natin. So in the near future, hindi lang po ito ang magiging esplanade natin, but magkakaroon na ng iba-iba pang mga areas susunod in the eastern side, so towards Makati, towards Pasig. Pero i-continue rin po namin yung development namin here in Manila. We're already talking to Manila to develop going towards Arroceros Park.
Ako sir, last ko ng question. Sir, meron bang project similar to this outside Metro Manila? Are you cooking something na may mga initiatives na ba na
Well,
ongoing?
not under the PBBM initiative, but I know before may ginawa na sa dito for the river Esplanade. But syempre, hindi naman po kami titigil rin dito kung may makita pa kami ibang worthwhile projects na pwede po natin gawin. Syempre, marami rin po ibang mga urban areas, iba pa mga cities that might be interested pag nakakisita na po sila dito at nakita nila kung paano namin na-transform yung Pasig River. And if they get ideas, of course, the Department of Human Settlements will be more than willing to assist them through technical or other assistances. Siyempre, DSUD is a national government agency naman, hindi lang naman po kami para sa Metro Manila. So, tutulong rin naman po kami basta alam namin kung saan kami kailangan.
Another katanungan lang sir, may nakita kong cart doon sa mga 10 piraso yata yun. Yun pa ay
Additional picture.
additional picture dito sa
Well, we're doing dry runs nga kung ano bang pwede namin i-offer nga po dito kasi ang gusto natin this will be a very, very vibrant public space, diba, na maraming uses. Pwede rin dapat natin mag-consider ng mga alternative forms of transportation. Alam niyo po, as we were completing this area, ilang beses ko rin nilakad to. So, hindi naman lahat po kayang lakarin to ganun kahaba araw-araw. I mean, nakukompleto talaga ang 10,000 steps natin. But syempre, we want to introduce other forms of transportation. Initially, this is really intended for bikes rin. Kaya nga malawak yung space natin for bikes and for pedestrians talaga dito. So there was really a plan to open it up for more alternative forms of transportation.
Yes po. Sir, invite po natin yung mga hindi pa nakapunta dito. Invite po natin.
Yeah, of course. You know, inauguration was yesterday, February 27. Officially, the new Phase 3 or the new segment of the Pasig River Esplanade is officially open. So pwede na po kayong bumisita dito, starting po sa Plaza Mexico all the way to Fort Santiago. And from Fort Santiago, pwede rin po kayong pumasok doon. I'm not sure kung nag-charge po sila.
Yeah,
pero alam
75.
ko,
Yeah.
pwede po pumasok doon at you can also enjoy the sights and sounds of Fort Santiago itself. Pero at the very least, itong bagong 600-meter na esplanade natin, kompleto na, libre po to. At anytime, open po siya 24/7. So,
Wow.
pwede na po kayong bumisita dito at pumasyal dito.
Yun. Mensahe po natin sa mahal na Pangulo, sir.
Of course, nagpapasalamat tayo sa ating minamahal na PBBM for his initiative and of course the First Lady. Sila po yung passion nila, nakakahawa eh. Alam niyo po, yung ginagawa po natin to, maraming hindi naniniwala na kaya natin pagandahin at kaya natin na pa-revitalize itong area. Pero ngayon, after a few months, nakikita natin buhay na buhay itong area na to and it will become much more revitalized in the near future as we parang open it up and have more activities and have more projects that we continue here. Nakikita naman natin, the clamor is there eh. Pag gumagawa po tayo ng mga open spaces na kagaya ganito, pupunta po yung tao.
Yes.
And nagiging tourist site na talaga itong Pasig River Esplanade natin. And I would say na especially at night, mas maganda po siya with all the lighting. So sana abangan nyo rin na pwede rin po kayo sana bumisita at night para makita nyo talaga yung lighting na ginawa po natin.
Yes po,
Thank
sir.
you.
Sir, meron